I said, baby, let me take you out.
Hey, Papa. Oh, look, he's gonna go see Auntie. Oh, there comes Mouse. So cute. Are you actually gonna come to? Nope. Okay, I'm gonna come here so Mickey comes to me. Hello, Mouse. See, he came to me first.
It's so damn fine. Babe, I'm no good. If you're not here, feels like I'm stuck in traffic. Babe, I'm an addict.
Okay, do you want a can around?
Well, this is interesting. I get Kaitlyn to get on my horse because I'm like, what the hell is going on? And then he does that shit.
I think we're annoyed.
Very interesting.
He's gonna do that. I'm not gonna can around.
Yeah, yeah.
But we are going to work through that. Come on.
Oh.
Today is Friday, September 13th, Friday the 13th. The fact that I'm doing what I'm going to do on Friday the 13th might not be the best thing. And Merlin and I are going to do a jump session tonight. Nathalie isn't riding Mickey, so she's being nice enough to film. I've set up a 3-jump grid, 1 stride to 1 stride, with the last jump being an oxer, and we might build a little bit of height because he's 5, coming up on 5.5, and he's old enough now to do the odd little bit that's a little bit higher. And for a horse of his size, anything really, realistically, anything under 2-3 doesn't really count as proper jumping. It's more like elevated canter work. We'll see where my bravery extends to, but my hope is maybe to jump him over something that's like 2.6, 2.9, because at least doing it in a grid, I don't have to worry about meeting the right stride or anything like that. It's all up to him. He's done it before. We did, and I can actually link the video here. Last year I did a grid day with Merlin and Eve, and that's the first and only time he's done an oxer, so this could be interesting. I think it'll be fine. My main thing for tonight is that I don't want to over jump, so if he does it once really nicely at a certain height, great, we'll put it up. I don't want to jump the legs off him.
A little zoomed in, but it's better on 0.5, so we're gonna leave it like that, folks. Why it got so dark, I'm not sure.
This is the most lopsided serpentine I've ever done.
It low-key looked...
That hat comes out every single time I ride out here.
It low-key looked like she was about to run over the cat. That scared me.
Oh my god,
I missed the start of that, my bad. There we go.
Steady.
Hell yeah. There we go. Good. Hell yeah. There we go. There you go.
So So this was my first time properly riding Mickey. I had never really done like I don't know if you want to call it a schooling session or whatever, but I'm basically just getting to know him. So I'm asking him here just to move off of my inside leg. So you'll see that I'm flexing from one direction to another down the length of the fence, just asking him to not leg yield, just I want it to feel that he's reacting to my leg. And as you can see, as he started to do it, he started to soften, and at the end of this long side he gave into the contact and was really lovely. So once we had established movement off of the inside leg into the outside rein, then I started doing lots of changes of direction and asking him to stretch. Mickey has arthritis, and it's really important that he does a lot of suppling and bending and stretching in his warm-up just to get his muscles and his joints moving before you even ask him to go into the trot. I think you can notice here a big difference in his walk compared to the start of the ride. He starts off a bit stiff, and then as he gets going, his movement becomes looser and more elastic and more free. And I did about 25 minutes of walking and suppling before I brought him up into the trot. Now the first trot is always going to be a bit more stiff and slow, and I let him tell me when he needed to walk, but I was pretty happy with how he started out. You know, he stayed on the contact, was very kind of behind the leg, but after that first trot there was an even bigger difference in his walk, and we did a full length of the fence line here just suppling, and you can just see the difference from the start of the ride to now. He's really bringing his nose forward into the stretch, and his hips are moving a lot more free. The difference that I felt was absolutely insane. Here he was kind of going down into the contact, and we asked for a trot, and it was a really lovely transition. One thing I would change about my riding here is the width of my hands. I'm getting a lot better with Merlin, but on other horses I'm still having to teach myself to close my hands.
The amount of leg this horse requires is stupid. I'm like, I watch other people ride him and I'm like, is it just my leg that's weak, or is everyone else struggling too?
So because Mickey has arthritis, I definitely made sure to do a very slow and gradual warm-up. So the first couple of times I trotted, we just did a few steps and I was focusing more on transitions. And then as he started to feel stronger, I would ask for a little trip there. I would ask for a little bit longer on mostly straight lines. Don't do a lot of turns because he's still building up muscle in top line, and moving like this for extended periods of time is going to be really hard for him because he just doesn't have the strength to carry himself properly. But you build up that strength by asking for it in short, consistent bursts.
This is the first trot this direction.
So this is his harder way, and it's the way that he has a little bit of a hitch that improves with movement. So I wanted to make sure that he had done a full walk warm up and trotted and done some work his good way before we went this way. And he's able to move very comfortably this way when he carries himself properly and really works through his back. So this way I focused more on quality rather than quantity of steps. So we didn't do as much trot, but as he builds that muscle and gains that core strength to work through his back, he'll be able to do more and more and more. And you can see a huge difference in the next trot that we did, where while the hitch is still there, it's much less pronounced because his core is engaged and he's working through his back. But once it starts to get hard, we go, okay, time to walk. That was very good. And then we finished by doing a few little canter transitions just to loosen him up even more. And yes, we picked up the wrong lead, but this was only like my third time ever cantering him, so give me a break.
Kaitlyn has no idea that this is the start of me making her ride him all the time. Literally gonna hold her at gunpoint for this. I shouldn't be laughing because someone could actually use this against me, but aka Kaitlyn re-listening to this, but I think it's so fun. Look how cute this is. Oh, and we poo.
And like, just look at how awesome and beautiful and engaged he looks here. He was so happy in the last few minutes of our ride. And like, yes, I'm struggling to get him to canter, but that's a me problem. This is, I'm learning to ride this horse kind of problem. He's got the most lovely, like, rocking horse canter. And when his trot starts to open up, it's really beautiful. And I think that this is just a really lovely preview of the type of work and movement that he's going to be capable of producing as NATHALIE builds builds more and more strength. And like, again, wrong lead. Kaitlyn asked for the canter the wrong way, but like such a good and pretty boy.
Here we go.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Good boy.
We're done there. Nice. Good man. So it is Sunday evening. I was about to say April. Why was I about to say April? September 15th. I had totally intended for this to be like a proper weekend barn vlog type thing. Like I trimmed Merlin's feet yesterday. I gave him a dewormer on Friday night. I rode Mickey yesterday morning. We did our jump school where he jumped super high on Friday night, but I haven't really talked much. So I'm headed out there now, and I think what I'll do tonight is kind of going to be a low-key ride for both boys. Merlin had yesterday off after jumping. I schooled Mickey in the morning, and we did a decent amount. So Natalie's gonna do like a stretchy ride for him tonight. We're gonna ride out on the grass because that's what we've been enjoying doing lately, and it's a really wonderful place to ride. And soon enough, we're literally only gonna be able to ride in either the indoor or out in the snow. So yeah, definitely taking advantage of the grass and the nice riding weather and being able to ride out on the grass while we can. So we're on our way out to get our horses, and they are not at the what?
It's been so long I forgot that was a thing.
What?
The little talking.
Well, yeah, because I haven't been really
Vlogging. It's just been like
we've been taking clips, but yeah,
Hi,
no.
vlog.
Anyways, our horses are not at their net. They are all the way on the opposite side of the field, of course. Oh, they are. They are next to each other.
Oh my god.
Hello, boys.
Come here, dude.
They're like, no, grass.
Ride, a stretchy
Yes.
ride.
Hi.
Yes. Oh, I don't have treats.
Hello, you.
Mickey, you don't itch your eye on wood. Are you dumb?
Who's he
He's
trying to
itching his eye on the corner of it.
Merlin,
I
no.
am not getting a piece of wood in your eye.
No.
This is really chaotic already.
Like so. Just hit his head. Yes.
I called my horse dumb. But just wait. If he were to get a freaking splinter in his eye,
That would be a vet bill and a half. Mickey is so good. So I was gonna do some talky bits while riding, but the lawn is being mowed, and he's like, we're riding in the area where, I mean, it's a very big area, but we're riding in the area where it's being mowed. So he's getting some very good desensitization. So I'm going to keep all hands on deck while that's happening. But yeah, he's being a very good boy. He got quite close to it and didn't really care at all. So anyways, Friday night, we set up a little 3-jump gymnastic, and I had it in my mind that I'd put it as high as he felt comfortable, probably with a max of 2.9. And we ended up doing 2.9, but then after the time that I jumped through it at 2.9, my confidence got a little I kind of stopped riding, so he ran out at the second one. Tried again, ran out again, so I just ended up putting the last 2 jumps down, and we just jumped through it again back to basics with 1 cross rail and the poles, and he went through it very confidently, so I figured that was a good place to end. The line that I set up was 18 feet to 21 feet, and I think that for him at this point, the 21 is a little bit too long, so next time I'm probably going to do the same exercise in about a month. I'll set it at 20 feet, and just to make it a little bit easier for him, and we'll see what happens there. But he just felt at times like he was reaching a bit, which was kind of throwing me a bit out of balance, so we learned for next time. Yeah, he was very good. Here, oh, stop laughing at me. Mickey looks like he's stretching. What a good boy.
He told me to do.
What a good boy. Oh my God, Merlin. Did you hear that? That was one of those trips. Well, not really trips, weird steps. Merlin's like taking chomps out of it. So it's 7:40, and this is the state of the amount of light that we have, which is depressing. So it is Monday, and I'm on feeding duty tonight for both boys. I was gonna ride, but I wanted a more chill night. So it's 6:30, I just got here. We're gonna feed the boys. I might take them both for a hand walk or something like that. It's just gonna have a nice, relaxing, chill, no pressure evening. Where is my horse? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. So their 4 buddies are at the hay, and Mickey and Merlin are together off in the grass. Can't make this shit up. Oh my heart. Hello, mouse. Merlin, come on, dude. Oh, my heart can't even handle this. Were you hanging out with... Hi, buddy. No, you're not going to run me over. Good boy. Hi, you. Oh my god, I can't even handle it. They've been like cute and close from the start, but like lately they've just been on another level of adorableness. It's so sweet. Oh, don't resource guard me, you. Merlin. Merlin. Oh. Stop being possessive of Mommy. Be nice to Mickey. Merlin. You're very clean. You're very clean. So the young man and I are going for a walk, and I want to have a little chat about some things that I've been thinking about lately. So one is that I really want to start reintroducing groundwork and stuff into his like weekly routine. Come on. Good boy. Good man. And yeah, I just kind of want to get back to doing some of the stuff that I prioritized a lot with him as a youngster because it's all we could do. The last few weeks I've ridden him 5 days, and I don't remember a time ever riding him 5 days in a week. So it's great because I'm getting a lot of riding in, but at the same time I'm finding, and Nathalie's finding too, that you want to investigate, it's leaves. So anyways, yeah, the amount of free time that we have outside of the barn is quite small because we're both coming out a lot. And in the summer it's great, but when you're coming up to the winter, because realistically we are coming up to the winter, we're mid-September and early November is daylight savings time. So I'm really going to take advantage of the next 6 weeks and ride outside as much as I can and enjoy the amenities of our beautiful new farm. But soon enough, the time is going to be upon us when pretty much every time that I'm out during the week it's dark and I'm not riding as much and that kind of thing. So we're going to try to set some habits into place now where we're both taking at least 1 day a week away, if not 2, and trying to organize it so that we're not taking the same day, so that we make sure that our horses are being fed pretty much every day. The kind of all-out super intense horse girl summer has been a lot of fun, and it's really reinvigorated my love of riding after taking the break that I did. And it's really funny because I used to spend as much time at the barn as I do now, and when I would come out it would take me 4 hours, but I had 2 horses in work, and I really miss Eve, and I've seen her a couple of times since I've moved. But I must admit that I'm really enjoying being able to focus pretty much solely on Merlin. Like, obviously I do my auntie duties and I feed Mickey and I'm gonna ride him a little bit and whatever, but pretty much my sole focus is this guy, and it's been absolutely wonderful. And it's making me rethink whether I actually do want to take on project horses eventually, because the thing is where the new farm is, the commute can take me a lot longer because of traffic. Previously I didn't really have that much traffic. Rush hour on the highway is kind of, well, it sucks. So in the evenings I don't really have the time to do 2 horses, like to ride 2 horses. So we'll see what happens eventually. Right now I'm just hi. I'm just really enjoying this beautiful boy, and really, because it's really the first time since he's been under saddle that I haven't had another horse in work. It's been genuinely really wonderful to have that experience since we've moved. And I do still have other horses to ride without the responsibility of like having to keep them in work and be producing them for sale and that kind of thing. It's funny, people always talk about like a work-life balance. I think I need to have a better horse-life balance and recognize that I can come out to the barn and just hang out with my horse. Don't always have to ride every time. I don't ever want him to think that our relationship is transactional because all I ever do when we come out is ride. I want to prioritize even just once a week, once every 2 weeks, having a time where I come out and we just hang out. Like I was going to lunch him tonight. I was going to do something. And I thought, you know what? No, we'll just take him for a little walk. An example of Natalie and I organizing ourselves. She started back to school. So she had some school stuff to do today and was going to come out and then was like, well, if you're going out, do you have time to feed him? And I was like, yeah, she'll feed Merlin tomorrow. Oh, you're so handsome. Yeah, you're so handsome. Having some yummies. We're just doing one loop around the track. Look how pretty. Such a, no, you're not going to get more grass. That's naughty. All right, one done. Supper all eaten, one to go. So he's gonna go get a drink and I'm going to go catch a mouse. Now what I wanna know is if Merlin is going to come trotting once he sees that I haven't left the paddock. Hi, friend. I can guarantee that once I grab Mickey, Merlin is going to follow us back. My goodness, this is a mouse who knows where he's going and who is on a mission to get to his feed. My God. Hi, I knew you were gonna come. I knew you were gonna come once you saw Mickey and I were gone. Oh, so much chaos. So Mickey ate his feed in record time. Normally it takes him at least 20 minutes and he licked his bowl clean after just under less than 10. Are you a good man, young sir? Look how pretty it is. What do you think? You gonna try walking over one of the little donkeys? Oh yeah, good boy. Mickey. Come on. Yeah, I know. Lift your foot. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Same thing again. Oh, Mickey. So yeah, that's it for this evening, and I think I'm going to end this video here. I hope that you enjoyed this video and seeing this boy and Merlin. I'm hoping that I'll be caught up in editing soon. And come on, dude. He keeps trying to eat the grass. And yeah, I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, comment down below, and hit the like button. I recently hit 900 subscribers, which is insane. Thank you so much. And yeah, I'll see you next time.